He happens to be the father of Tiffany's husband, Michael, who's a very exceptional young guy, and she's an exceptional young woman, and she's going to have a baby, so that's nice.
We couldn't trust anything that Donald Trump was saying about the pandemic.
Right.
So everyone tuned in to really what almost was like the shadow president, the guy that was going to give us facts and not tell us, because all they're going to do, him and his new press secretary, is spew lies upon lies upon lies.
In just 43 seconds, Jasmine Crockett cracked open a secret hidden beneath layers of Trump family legacy. The room froze as she raised a document showing Tiffany Trump had been intentionally cut from the Trump family trust. Donald Trump tried to bury the story with lawsuits, but the damage was already done.
I think she's very nice, but she's very low IQ, and we really don't need low IQ. Between her and Crockett, we're going to give them both an IQ test.
Jasmine wasn't guessing. She had receipts. During a fiery congressional hearing, she laid out how a 2022 amendment removed Tiffany from the Trump Trust's financial distribution. The paperwork was clear, the intent even clearer.
When my father decided to run as for the Republican nomination, I can say I was a little bit worried just based on previous, the past Republican establishment and how, their views maybe were towards this community, towards gays, lesbians.
She looked Trump dead in the eye and asked, "If all your children are equal, why did you erase one?" The silence was deafening. This wasn't just about money. It was rejection, written in legal ink. Jasmine stood her ground. Trump tried to dismiss it as fake. But when Jasmine said the files came from the Trump organization's own server, the room shifted. Tiffany wasn't a liability to the finances. She was a liability to the image. This was about branding, optics, and rewriting the narrative to fit a glossier picture.
Instead, it is trying to drop the case because Trump's DOJ is, quote, particularly concerned about the impact of the prosecution on Mayor Adams' ability to support critical ongoing federal efforts to protect the American people from the disastrous effects of unlawful mass immigration and
The media lit up. Civil rights leaders stood behind Jasmine. Tiffany said nothing, but her silence screamed truth. The question echoed nationwide. Why was one daughter erased? Then came a twist. Michael Cohen stepped in. Trump's ex-fixer sent Jasmine a package: memos, recordings, evidence. Cold, calculated language. No affection, just risk assessments. Tiffany wasn't excluded because of money. She didn't fit the brand. Jasmine now had everything she needed to prove it. With Cohen's files and public momentum, she pushed forward. Not just for Tiffany, but for every woman discarded by image-first legacies.
It seems like we have consistently heard the refrain that Michael Jackson used to sing of why? And so I just want to be clear, because I have an opportunity to see so many people that I served with, and unlike the chair, I actually do recall a number of things, such as the fact that the state was grown by 95% people of color.
When Tiffany finally entered the chamber, it wasn't a headline moment. No entourage, no press. Just her, walking in like someone used to being invisible. But this time, Jasmine had given her space to be seen. Tiffany spoke quietly. "I felt erased," she said. No anger, no theatrics, just truth. She didn't ask for a seat at the table, she simply told her story. And for once, Trump couldn't mute her. The silence that had always worked in his favor now turned on him. Jasmine had done her part. The world was watching, and this wasn't over. As Trump rushed to sue her, Jasmine knew. The real battle was just beginning.